Hi guys, it's Ben Heath from Lead Guru, and in this video, I'm going to talk about an underutilized Facebook advertising technique that can help you improve your results by as much as 279%. It's a bold claim, but I'm going to explain all in a minute. Now, before I get into that, I just want to very quickly ask for you to smash that like button. Please click the thumbs up button. That would help me out and be much appreciated. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new and haven't done so already. Okay, so most Facebook advertisers will be aware that influencers are a thing. Just about every industry, no matter what you're selling, there will be influencers in that industry. People that have clout, people whose recommendation means something, not just because of the social media platforms and followings that they've built, although that's often where the influencers sort of do their work, is by promoting to their audiences on their various social media platforms, but also just in general to people who are interested in products and services to do with that industry. These are people to follow. These are people to pay attention to, people whose, as I said, opinion means something and recommendation carries weight. And I've actually spoken to a lot of Facebook advertisers, a lot of small business owners. They've been talking about things like, oh, we don't know where we should put our money. Should we put it into Facebook ads, or should we pay these social media influencers to promote our products? That way, what's going to deliver the best results? And actually, what I would recommend a lot of Facebook advertisers at least test is combining the two. Now, this is something I've recommended sort of in passing previously. It's something that we've done with previous clients, but I've got a specific example I wanted to talk about here because I think it's absolutely fascinating, the impact that this has had on their Facebook advertising campaigns. Now, I can't talk about any of the specifics of the business because all our client work is confidential, but it's a company we've been working with for a number of years, e-commerce business, spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on Facebook ads, very successful Facebook ad campaigns, but we've seen massive improvements recently. And around about a month or so, maybe a little bit longer, we've sort of changed approach to their Facebook advertising a little bit. Still running the previous campaigns, but what we've done, instead of running the regular sort of ads that we've been running for a number of years now, is the company went out and contacted a number of influencers in their industry and created videos, got these influencers to create videos that we're now able to use in our ads, okay? And over the last, it must have been just over a month or so now, we have seen an enormous improvement from using ads that feature these people, these video ads that feature these people, as opposed to the regular, what I would still say is high quality advertising that we're doing previously, including a lot of video content. And the improvement is, quite frankly, to my eyes, unbelievable. So their typical cost per purchase usually sits in around about the low 40s mark, dollars this is, something along those lines. And can be a little bit better, can be a little bit worse, as Facebook advertising does. These things oscillate. They have very high average customer values, which really helps with their return on ad spend. But we've seen a 279% increase in conversion volume, so the amount of purchases we're generated with the same ad budget, which brings their cost per purchase all the way down into the teens, by using influencers in their Facebook ads, as opposed to previous ads that we're using that still had videos, still had, featured the product, still had the business owners and some face to camera style video content in them, but they didn't have these well-known names in the industry personally recommending the product, approving of the product. And I thought it would help improve results. We've seen that previously with other clients, but an almost 3 times as much conversions, a reduction in cost per purchase by 60-something%, is absolutely incredible. Far more than I would have thought it would be. More than we've seen elsewhere. So I'm not saying you might be able to get 279% improvement. I want to make that clear. But you might be able to get a 50% improvement or an 80% improvement, which would probably be absolutely phenomenal for your Facebook advertising efforts and for your business in general. And you've got to think about why. So there are trusted, as I said, there are influencers, there are trusted names, people with clout, with the power to recommend products and services that get people to take action in every industry. And I think that alongside the power of their recommendation, which carries weight, and you're going to see higher conversion rates on your website as a result of things along those lines. Beyond that, I think the biggest advantage that including an influencer, particularly if it's a video ad, in your Facebook ad is the interruption factor. So it's so easy for us as Facebook and Instagram users to be scrolling through the feed, ignoring all sorts of ads. Oh, that looks like an ad, I'm going to ignore it. That looks like an ad, I'm going to ignore it. If we see someone that we recognize, that changes everything. Now, obviously that could be, we recognize them because, you know, they've put a lot of effort into Facebook advertising, they've built a brand and there's some brand recognition there. But a way to sort of short circuit that would be to take someone that your target market will know. These don't have to be people that are known outside of a very small niche. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a lot of money to get these people to create video content for you and to review your product or your service or things like that. So you don't have to spend a fortune on this. It could be people or even one person that's known specifically to, you know, a group of 50,000, 100,000 people, but probably not a huge amount of other people. But if your prospect knows that influencer and recognizes them, that is going to do so much of a better job of stopping someone mid-scroll. And that, as I've talked about before, is half the battle when it comes to that Facebook advertising. It's stopping someone mid-scroll, okay? And that face, oh, I know that is. I'll check this out. Oh, what? They're recommending, you know, this particular product? Let's go ahead and have a look. And I said, we've done this previously and seen great results, but a 279% improvement is quite frankly unbelievable. And it's been over a month now. I wanted to make this video a few weeks ago, but I thought, no, let's make sure this isn't a flash in the pan. It continues and it looks like it is going that way. And this changed a lot of things for this particular client and really helps improve their results. So something I would strongly recommend giving a go. Personally, I'm not super familiar with how to go about finding influencers that are likely to deliver great results. I know there are all sorts of platforms that are popping up as this becomes a more popular medium. And if you are familiar working with that space, then obviously there's something you can take advantage of. But don't let that stop you. Something we're going to be looking more into, because we're realizing that as opposed to it being sort of an alternative or even a competing marketing channel to Facebook advertising, it could actually be tremendously complementary. And I think the age of the sort of micro-influencer makes this more powerful. I mean, it's been known in marketing for a very long time that if you get a big celebrity on a TV ad, for example, it's going to help improve results. But the micro-influencer probably ticks that great box whereby you don't have to pay much to get them to help produce this content for you. Because they're only known by a very specific segment, their voice is going to carry so much weight because they're so well known in that specific segment. And then instead of just relying on their post or their reach to put your stuff in front of the right people, which is what you do if you have like a traditional influencer campaign model, combining that with the Facebook ads where you can guarantee your people in your industry see that ad is just a great way to deliver fantastic results. So definitely give it a go and let me know in the comments when you do, by the way, guys. I'd love to know when you start implementing this and seeing great results. But yeah, just a quick one that I wanted to share. Before you go, a couple of things I want to quickly mention. The first is our Facebook advertising services. So my company, Lead Guru, is a Facebook ads agency, and we create, manage, and optimize Facebook ad campaigns for our clients. We are spending millions and millions and millions of dollars on Facebook ads, working with tons of different clients. We've got hundreds of campaigns running at any one time in all sorts of industries. So we've almost certainly worked with a business just like yours previously and helped deliver fantastic results for them. So if you're interested in us getting you better results from Facebook ads than what you're currently getting, the best next step is to book a free phone call with one of my team members. So you can click on a link in the video description below. That'll take you to a page on my website, and you can book in a free 30-minute strategy session where we can basically find out more about your business. We can tell you all about our service, how it works, the fees and all that sort of stuff. Very informal, and we can basically go from there. And we do have a minimum budget requirement of $3,000 per month. So that's something to keep in mind, that if you're not currently at that budget level, we won't be able to work with you. Please don't book a call. But if you do meet that or you're about to, then we would very much like to speak with you. So hopefully we'll speak with you soon. Other thing I want to mention before I go is my Facebook Ads Mastermind group. Free Facebook group, 56,000 members, an amazing community of Facebook advertisers just like you that are wanting to get great results, helping each other out, asking questions, getting them answered. I do free live trainings in this group. So if that sounds like something you want to be part of, make sure you go ahead and join. Again, link is in the video description. We'd love to have you in there. Best of luck with everything, guys. Give this influencers and Facebook ads tactic a go and let me know how it goes. We're certainly going to be looking to experiment with this as much as possible over the next sort of 6 months or so. And yeah, I think it's something that's really exciting. Great. Thanks a lot, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.